I'm standing today in the south walk of the cloister here in Gloucester Cathedral as we come to Saint Valentine's weekend, when we celebrate and give thanks for our loving relationships. Here behind me are some heraldic devices in the windows, as they're called. They're arms. Two of them relate to King Henry VIII and from the period when he lived in the 1520s to 1540s. One of them are the arms of King Henry VIII and his first wife, Catherine of Aragon. He went on to divorce her because, of course, an heir could not be provided for the throne to succeed Henry. Further along are the arms to King Henry and his third wife, Jane Seymour. Jane Seymour bore him a son who went on to become Edward VI. But between those two arms, the 1520s and the 1540s, was an incredibly turbulent period in our English history, politically, religiously, and socially, the Reformation. The arms came from Prinosh Abbey. They're not original to Gloucester Cathedral. The first arms were put in by the last abbot of the monastery, the abbey. The second one, by then, the place was owned by the Bridges family. The dissolution of the monasteries had taken place. There were huge changes. What all this reminds me is that our relationships aren't just about ourselves in the close relationship, but affect those around us as well. How we manage our relationships, our love given and received, and particularly in times of joys and in challenges, affects those around us, family and friends, and indeed wider society. The marriage service, in its introduction, uses these words. Marriage is a sign of unity and loyalty, which all should uphold and honour. It enriches society and strengthens community. Marriage is a sign. And we believe also it's a sign of God's relationship with us. We know as human beings we are interdependent with one another. And we believe that God is interdependent with us as well. God blesses us. God has shown us himself in Jesus Christ, the human being, and calls us to build the kingdom of justice and peace, where all can flourish in good, loving, respectful relationships. God of love, you share your life with us in your Son, and bring us to delight in love. Bless our relationships, keep them faithful and true, sustain them through times of sorrow and joy, that we may be to each other a gift of blessing. Amen.